Respect it, we network across the globe, cause it's a global market in case you didn't know. And since we all about information flow, let me be the first one to welcome you to Tech Zone with Paul Amadeus Lane. Let's talk tech, cause technology changing the game. It's all good in the hood, it's everywhere. Now let's get to the show, cause we live on air, yeah.
Welcome back to our third and final segment of the Tech Zone. I sure hope you enjoy that second segment. We talked about fashion and wearables. And don't forget, I'm going to do a product review on that Helix cuff. And I'm going to do it with my bow tie on, all snazzy. So guys, it's nothing wrong with dressing up and looking nice, you know what I mean? And coordinating with your cuff. So I'm definitely going to do that. In the first part of the show, I talked about you actors out there, or as one of my friends used to say, actor, about getting known out there and getting your website. Sometimes they think, well, this is too much time. I can't do it. And you may be missing out on a lot of things. But this next innovation right here may be something that you are looking for. Now, those of you who are listening on radio, you won't be able to see this video, but remember, you can always check it out on my YouTube. You can go to the website at ABC News Radio, KMET 1490. You can check it out. But you who are in the car, just listen, because I know you want to check this out as soon as you get home. But check out this piece of work right here. It's awesome, and hopefully it's food for thought for you.
Generally, folks in the film and TV industry are too busy to build and maintain a great website. Well, we've got your back. What do actors, directors, composers, and cinematographers have in common? They can now create and populate their brand new website in just a few clicks. It's all done by aggregating the information and media that you've already added to your existing online profiles, be it IMDb, Backstage, Vimeo, or YouTube. If you already have any of these accounts, there's no need for you to re-enter your information or re-upload your media. Forget the constant updating of your credits and struggling with adding each new video. IADB's platform makes you look good without taking time away from your craft. And that's what really matters. While other website building platforms lack a specific focus, we concentrate on what's really important to you. Your credits, your media, your talent. Don't take our word for it. Create your free website now and let us wow you.
And joining me right now is the managing director. She's a composer. She does everything. She's amazing out there. Talking about Dara Taylor. She joins me from IADB. Dara, what's going on? How are you doing?
Hi, Paul. Great to be here.
Great to have you with me. So where did you guys come up with this idea of this amazing, amazing company?
So both I and the founder and CEO, Tomasz Mikowski, we are in the entertainment industry as well. So we've noticed a lot with people and their websites. First of all, websites are very important to have for anyone in the industry. It's a great calling card to put on a business card, or just to have a singular place for people to check out your work. But we've noticed, looking at a lot of websites for people in the industry, especially actors, that they either their information is not fully populated or it's out of date, and it just looks bad on them in their career. So we wanted to find a way to make it really easy um, for actors to make the website, first of all, because we know that they're very, very busy people. Um, and then after that, to let them keep it updated. So the way our platform works is it takes advantage of all the information you already have online. So most likely you'll have an IMDb page, a Vimeo page, a YouTube page, a Twitter page, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And all you do is you put your name in our populator field, and then you tell them what accounts you have, and then it scours the web and it finds your IMDb page. You say, yes, that's me. It finds your Stage 32 profile. You say, yes, that's me. Actors Access, Backstage. It just kind of runs the gamut of sites that an actor would usually have already online. So then it takes all of that information and it spits it out into a fully populated website that was designed and developed specifically with actors in mind. And as you can see here from the screenshot here, it takes about 90 seconds on average to
Wow.
go from zero to site. Um,
90 seconds.
yeah,
Wow. Now, what
yeah.
kind of separates your company out there to the competitors? Because, to be honest, before I even found out about your company, I had no idea that companies were out there doing this. So, what kind of separates your company with the competitors out there?
Well, I mean, our biggest competitors are other kind of free to low pay website options, mostly Wix, Weebly, Squarespace, things like that. And if you have the time, and want to spend a whole lot of time and effort, making everything look good, then go for it. But first of all, I mean, a lot of people who kind of self-make websites, they should be very proud of themselves for trying, but it often doesn't have the same look as someone who's had, 13 years experience making websites like our founder has.
Okay,
Um,
Tara, we got to keep it real. Come on,
yeah.
some of those websites looking like they took a Crayola and
They
drew it on
could be
there.
better. They could be better.
And the thing about it is, what a lot of people don't realize, Tara, is that this is you. This is your brand that you're looking at. When someone goes to your
Exactly.
website, if they don't see that you mean business, or like when I grew up, business, then
Mhm.
they're not gonna come back to your site. Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, think of it this way. Say you're searching for a dentist and you look at a lot of dentist websites. If one dentist website looks really great, you're like, maybe these people have their act together. If one looks like it was built in 1992 and was left there, then, you wonder if it's still open, if it's, if the person still has their license to practice. It leaves a lot of questions. Um, so first of all, we want to keep it clean and professional and beautiful looking. Um, and for people to have that option to have something that looks nice, but still be able to make it and maintain it very easily, um, it's a big plus. Another one of our capabilities is that you can change your template whenever you want. Um, so because we built our content management system, based with actors in mind, you have a space for credits, a space for photos, for videos, etc. You can decide one day to have one look, and then if you decide, I think I want to change it up, we have a variety of different template options, and all you do is switch the template, and all of the parts fall into place, without you having to lift a finger. So,
I am really blown away with this, Tara. I didn't mean to cut you off because
no
I,
problem.
I'm like thinking to myself because I have a website.
Mhm.
I'm in the industry, and I'm like, wow. Sometimes it's so hard to get a webmaster to do it for you. It's
Yeah.
so hard because let's face it, ones who are geeks like myself, we can be kind of temperamental. If we don't get our Starbucks, we're not going to work. Or if we're not
Yeah,
going to get that, we're
same.
not going to do it.
There have been so many people who've had custom web development and then their developers just fall off the place, or they fall off the planet. And like, but I have this new credit I'd like to add. Can anyone help me? And then you end up spending way more money than necessary because people know you can't do it and they overcharge you, for a simple update. So we kind of put all of that in your hands, and then we also have a system that we call Instant Edge, where if, say, you just finished another project and something else shows up on your IMDb page, we'll send you an email saying, "Hey, we noticed this new project on your IMDb page. Would you like to add that to your website?" And all you do is click yes in the email, and it's added. Same thing with video. So again, a dead website is worse than no website at all. So you want to keep it alive. You want to keep it thriving, and you want to make sure that people know you're still practicing your craft. Because say you've been in six other projects since 2008, but if your last credit is from 2008, they may not even know if you're acting anymore.
That is so true. Now, talking
Yeah.
about the capabilities of it, so you can link up like your YouTube, your social media. Let's say if you're
Yeah.
doing voiceovers, if you have a SoundCloud or any format that you use, you're able to do that too on this platform.
Yeah. So with the initial populator and then with our repopulator, it gathers all your videos from YouTube or Vimeo. You can decide which ones to add. And then you can also add them manually that way as well. We have SoundCloud integration. We have um, again Vimeo and YouTube integration. Um, and something else that we really want to make sure um, is that all of the social media that you have out there is being fully utilized, because something that we just actually came up with recently, after speaking with some of our members and realizing, wow, that's a fantastic idea. Um, so now, if say you were in an indie film and someone saw it at a festival and they tweet to you saying, wow, you were great in that film. Um, it's great to say yes and to, communicate with them on Twitter. But now we have an option where in your response to that person, all you do is type hashtag IDB review, and then that will add as a review or testimonial straight to your website.
Wow.
Um,
So we don't have
yeah,
to go
so
in and
if
do any coding, no, none of that
no,
mess.
nope, just a hashtag. If you can find the pound sign, you're good to go. So we're just really trying to make it easier, and really take advantage of all the information that you already have out there. Because there's nothing worse than filling out a tax form and having to write your name 6 times.
Oh,
We know who you are. We know where your stuff is. Why not just um, pull that in rather than having to repopulate over and over and over again?
and Dar, one of the things that I really appreciate and like about your website and about the company. Well, congratulations on being named one of the top 50 startup companies by Tech.co in the consumer technology session. Congrats
Thank
on
you.
that.
Really excited about that. The people at Tech.co are fantastic, and very we're very taken aback by their generosity and nomination.
Yeah, well, definitely congrats on that. And what I like about startups in particular, this one right here, is that you feel the love from the organization because you guys are all in the business.
Yeah,
And I had a discussion with someone recently on my show about, there's nothing wrong with big corporations, but big corporations sometimes are not people. Startup
yeah.
companies, you find out their frustration with a particular type of area, and they jump in the fray and they try to fix it like you guys are trying
Yeah,
to fix it right here. And I think this is incredible.
yeah. I mean, and a lot of our members, they come up with great ideas of things that we may not have thought of, and either we'll put it on our list or we'll try and get to it right away. I mean, the Twitter integration was something that was brought up by someone. Um, Having a more streamlined SoundCloud integration um, is something that was brought up by another member. I mean, we're approached with ideas about templates and about functionality, and we try and meet everyone's needs because that's the whole purpose of us being here. If you wanted something very static that you can't really mess around with too much, then you can go to other people. But we like to be able to listen to our listen to our members and try and meet those needs.
Well, from what I researched about it, you guys are definitely doing that. Now, is there anything else that I wasn't able to articulate about the company that you would like to really let our listener, viewers, and ones know about this?
Um, Again, just how easy it is. Feel free to take a look at our site. We have free options, we have low pay options. So, and if you have any questions or suggestions or anything, always reach out to us because we love to hear from you. And again, we're just trying to make it easier for you, as since you have so many things going on. There's no need for you to be your own publicist and agent and all that stuff, and also your own web developer. Your time is better spent elsewhere in acting class and auditions. Let us take care of this. Um, and we're happy to speak with you.
Well said. Who? There's many different industries out there when it comes to
Hmm.
entertainment, musicians, on-air personalities. Who is this specifically for, or who is the target? Because I don't want to have everybody going and say, "Hey, I want this, I want this." I'm sure you'll take the business anyway, but who's the specific target out there?
Well, right now we're looking for, I mean, the entertainment entertainment industry in general is our target. We've spent the most time in the past looking at actors specifically, just to try and really hone in on one group's needs. But it really is our plan to expand. I mean, I have my site through IEDB, and we're just, test piloting some of that. We also do some things for filmmakers and production companies as well as film project sites. So we've worked with quite a few filmmakers getting this next, I guess, portion of our business out and listening to them and listening to their feedback because they have a different set of needs than actors do. So right now it's actors or pretty much anyone with an online portfolio, actors, models, dancers, voiceover actors. I mean, you can be an editor and have one on there. Oh, and TV personalities.
Thank you. No, I'm just joking. No, but that's cool because I think right here this is really something that, because you hit it right on the head. We don't have an infinite amount of time, especially when we're being creative and doing all these things. And sometimes our online presence, it just slips through the cracks. And I'm so glad that you guys have did this. And congratulations again on Tech.co, top 50 tech startup companies and everything. Wish you much success. And please come back and see us again, all right?
Absolutely, anytime. Just send us a call and we'll be there.
Sounds good. Dara, it's been amazing talking to you, and you have an amazing day.
Thank you. You too, Paul.
IADB, for all you actors, entertainers out there, a one-stop shop for all your platforms on the web. I'm going to get one too. So I'm going to put my advice where my mouth is. I'm going to sign up and get one too. Let me know how you guys like it out there. And we thank Angela Pan for joining us, talking about the Helix Cuff, and Macy Peterson for joining us, talking about On Second Thought. Get us out of a lot of trouble out there with those text messages. Until next time, I am Paul Amadeus Lane. Remember, you can always connect with me at paulonwheels.com. That's paulonwheels.com. Until next time, do me one huge favor. Remember to love those who are not able to love themselves. Until next time, take care of yourself.